What's up, guys? JV2017 here, and I was watching Machinimarespawn today, and I thought I'd have a pretty cool topic because I also got a private message from one of you guys concerning about a YouTube channel and how to start one, and if I could give any tips. So originally I started a series which I still get messages about called How to Start a YouTube Gaming Channel. I talked about dedication on episode 1. And that was over some Shangri-La gameplay on Black Ops, but I just have not gotten back to that just because I haven't, gotten back to that. So I thought I'd talk to you guys today about how to start a YouTube channel in general. This doesn't have to be only gaming, but this definitely applies to gaming. So anyways, I was watching Machinimarespawn today, and they talked about this, and this really resonated with me. I've always given you guys, every single message that I get asking for help on how to start a channel, I answer. No matter what, and that's always been the case. I probably answered hundreds of them, and I try to give kind of the same kind of deal, which is about you need dedication, you need to have a passion for it, you need to have all these things that they're the intangibles. You need to have them, or else you're probably not going to be that successful. And that's kind of the truth. But anyways, on Machinimarespawn today, they had what's called Radio Respawn, which is like a podcast, and I've grown to love podcasts in general. That I started my own one, and it's pretty awesome. But anyways, so they were talking about YouTube channels, and Mr. Sark brought up that there's 3 kind of meters / graphs for that kind of, let's say, you need these things in order to have a successful channel, and I'm just going to go over them with you guys because this is really good advice, and it really resonated with me. As far as helping, with you guys, I think this will be really helpful. So, like I said, 3 different kind of categories, meters, graphs that you probably need to have for your channel for it to be successful. And so, the number 1 category is production value. So, I guess this would range from anything from, do you have an HD PVR? Are you using an HD PVR? Do you upload in 720p? Do you upload in 1080p? A lot of commentators don't do that because of the rendering time, and a lot of commentators post often. So that's why we don't do that, if you're wondering. But 720 pretty much it makes the cut these days, and that's really important to a lot of people. But that's not even where production value begins. It begins with do you add color correction to your videos where it's needed? Are your colors all dry and drawn out? I don't even know what that means. Are they like dull? There we go. Dull's a good word. Are your colors dull? Do you need to use color correction? Does your editing software have color correction? Do you edit your videos well? Do you fade in the beginning? Do you fade out the end? Do you add any kind of Photoshop / video effects? A lot of us can't really afford really expensive editing software, and that's just the truth. So my editing software is not that expensive. It's about $120, and I know a lot of you guys are like, yeah, it's what was that? Mine was like $120, which is not that expensive in the realm of editing software. There's a lot more expensive, softwares out there, but it gets the job done for what I wanted to do. But actually, lately, I've been noticing that it's not. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use some of the money that you guys, you guys view my videos, and it's fueled by you guys. So I'm thinking about using some of that money to basically go ahead and get a better editing software. And so, anyways, production value, anything that goes into the visuals of the video, if that's really high, you're looking pretty good. A great example of really good production value would be Xbox Ahoy. Incredible production value. This guy is a very talented editor, and he's gifted with this incredible voice as well. And we'll get to that in a second, but production value is very important. And it's just one of the 3 kind of key things that you need for your channel. But number 2 is going to have to be personality. And, well, actually, let me go back to production value. For me, myself, where would I rate myself on the ladder of production value? Well, also, kind of what I think figures into production value would be, how much, it's the little things that you do to add into your video that makes a difference. Like I said, color correction, fading in and out, stuff like that. You guys see me experiment with a montage before, and a lot of you like that, which was really cool. I don't know if I'll work on another one soon, maybe if I get another editing software, but it's the little things. And if I were to rate myself like on a scale of 1 to 10 as far as production value, I'd give myself about a 6 or a 7, because those gun guides, I think the production value is pretty high in those gun guides. It's not the most you know, visually appealing thing, but it's consistent and it makes sense and simple. And sometimes simple is the best thing to do. So anyways, I'd rate myself pretty high in production. Not low, because I really do care. I check all the little things. I'm pretty much a perfectionist about checking all those little things, and I will tell you that. But anyways, so the second thing I would say, once again, is personality. And honestly, I don't know any tips on how to better your personality, or, you know, just come out of your shell. Be yourself. Be how you would be around your friends. That's the best advice I can give you about commentary. For me, if you go back and watch my first videos, you can tell that there's a huge kind of evolving, you know, I've evolved over time with my channel as far as, you know, how comfortable I am with you guys, which is kind of strange because I'm just behind a camera or a microphone. You know, I'm not actually, you know, talking to you guys. When I first, like, I'm not talking to you guys one-on-one, face-to-face, you know, that'd be different, definitely. But, you know, there's a level of getting used to talking into a microphone and getting used to thousands of people listening to you. And so that's something I think people can work through. And if you're thinking about starting it and you think, oh, I don't have the greatest personality, blah, 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 just be yourself. And, you know, if it works out, it works out. And people will cling to your personality if you're an interesting person. So I think that's where it is. And I don't know about rating myself on personality. I would definitely give myself, I'd be higher up there if I had to give myself a rating for personality. But anyways, the third thing, which I don't really actually pay attention to a lot because I just get frustrated with the game that I post all the time, is skill. So first off, let's go over what we've gone over so far. We've got production value, personality, and skill/gameplay. You know, what is your gameplay like? Is it skilled? Is it really good? Are you X-Jaws good? Are you Fearcrads good? You know, Jay Easy, I think, is another really good dude. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, you forgot White Boy! And I'm going to be like, dude, I'm not going to sit here and name everybody, but seriously. Number 3 would be, it would definitely be gameplay/skill. You know, are you really talented at the game? Are you uploading these insane scores? And a lot of you up-and-coming guys are really freaking good at Call of Duty. I know I did not start because I just wanted to be like, this is my sick gameplay. I go 1,703. You know, that's not why I started. I started because I was inspired by other people to just make videos, not to, you know, like impress everybody. It's always been my philosophy to entertain. I'm here to entertain you, not to impress you with my gameplay. I am not going to impress you with my gameplay. Sometimes I do really well, like my Moab video. I got a Moab. Moab is impressive. Don't get that wrong. Don't get me wrong on that. But anyways, but there's people that get Moabs every single day. I've got a friend that I've met over Xbox and through YouTube who gets Moabs basically every single day. It's crazy. But you know, that's the third thing. And if you know, obviously the meter on there, for me, I don't even want to rate myself because I don't even care about skill. So you know, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are really skilled, and that meter sometimes really matters with people. But anyways, it's kind of like a system of checks and balances. If you're American, that's been beaten into your brain ever since you started your first social studies class and talked about government. It's kind of a system of checks and balances, I suppose. Kind of, not really. You know, you've got those 3 meters: production value, personality, and skill/gameplay. And really, if you want to have just that knockout, explosion, amazing of a channel, you want to be good in all 3 of those categories. Nowadays, it's just so much more difficult to get into this. I didn't get into it at the 100% best time. I think it was right before Black Ops. You know, not saying that was a disadvantage to me, because look where I am today. You know, I'm with Machinima, and that's awesome. You know, it's really cool. But you know, back then it was way easier to get into this game. And they talked on Respawn today. They talked about, or that was yesterday actually. They talked about Hutch being there right time. It was all about the time, not all about the timing, but a lot of it was about timing. You know, he was one of the first guys doing commentaries, not the first, one of the first. And, you know, it was his personality and his skill that got him through it. It wasn't really production value. But anyways, I want to say you want to have at least 2 of those you want to have very high. You want to have, you know, if you want it to be like production value and personality like me, I wouldn't say I have like a really high personality. I want to be, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm being annoying or something, but you want high production, high personality, not that great at gameplay. You're looking good, but if you really want to knock it out of the park, you got to work on, you know, improving all 3 of these. And I just don't have the patience to improve my skill. I'll tell you that right now. But anyways, you want to have 2 out of 3 of those pretty freaking high, and if you want to be amazing, like I've said 2 times already, you want to just focus on all 3 of those and just knock it out of the park. But anyways, I think that's some really, really solid advice for how to start a channel. Just focus on production value, focus on personality, and focus on gameplay slash skill. Everything else will come to you. As far as series ideas, that's a whole different story. I struggle all the time trying to find different series ideas. I've got a list on my phone that's got just like lines and lines of different series ideas that I haven't even, you know, approached yet because I just don't have the time. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And quick update, I'm going to take the ACT, which is one of our standardized tests in America, and I'm going to have to study daily and basically dedicate more time to that lately, you know, for the next few weeks. So if you don't see as much videos on my channel, maybe just 1 a day, that's why. And once I'm done with that, I will resume normal uploading schedules. So this has been a really long video, and hope this was helpful for you guys, because this, like I said, when I was watching Respawn, this was like, oh my god, this is great advice. So I just wanted to pass it on to you guys, and I hope you found it helpful. So I will talk to you guys later. Peace!